Okay. So you could be anywhere right now, but you clicked here. And for that, I'm grateful. My name is Dean. Welcome back to my channel, where I share my experiences and insights as a content creator over 40 to help you grow, adapt to an ever-changing world, and find joy along the way. So today's topic is about content creation over 40 and why it's important you find your own unique way. Now, I've got 4 sub areas that I want to cover. And the main inspiration for this video is for me trying to test the gear that I have, for me to experiment, come out of my comfort zone, and really to find my way. So I've got the camera propped up on a branch. I'm sitting on a broken tree log and I'm outside. I've got some notes. It's freezing. I've got coffee. I'm out of my comfort zone completely, but I decided to do it this way today and share with you a video which I'm gonna edit minimally. I'm not gonna do too much, but I really wanted to get this posted. And I'm doing it to explore this idea of content creation and really try and find my own way. Because since I started this journey, I've struggled with the balance between creating content, family life, work, business, as a solopreneur as well. I found it really tough. And so I wanted to share a story that happened to me yesterday that forced me to make this video. So number 1, the failure to create a video yesterday has led me to create this video. Let me explain why. So yesterday I started the day. So for the record, today is the 12th of February, 2025. And yesterday I started the day with a goal to record throughout the afternoon. I had some business meetings in the morning, so I wanted to record throughout the afternoon, and then I would edit after the kids have gone to bed in the evening with a goal to post, say today, at the latest, early tomorrow. That was my goal. The topic I had set up was why it's not too late to invest in Bitcoin and crypto over the age of 40. I loved it. It was a talking head video, so I was in my studio space. I had everything scripted out as far as my points that I wanted to cover. And so I sat down to record the video. And it took me a whole afternoon to record, say, maybe 1/3 of the entire video. And I stopped recording at about 6:30 p.m. so I could get home, have dinner with the kids and the family. And then after bedtime, I would edit that 1/3 portion of what I had and get that set up. And then with a view to come back today in the studio this morning and then record the rest and then be done with it. That was my plan. So later that evening, I sat down to edit and my first hurdle presented itself. I couldn't transfer all of the recordings that I had done. I did some, I was able to transfer some, but I couldn't transfer all of the recordings to my computer because I had maxed out my hard drive space and I don't have an external hard drive. Now I've got a newish Mac, so it's an M4 Mac with 1 terabyte of space. And I was shocked. I was like, damn, the videos that I've created prior have taken up so much space because I record in 4K. I can't even transfer these new files across. So that frustrated me. So I left it and I said, okay, here's what I'll do. Tomorrow morning, which is today, I'll go and get an SSD and then I'll upload the rest to my computer so I can edit that 1/3 of content, and then I would record the rest of the video. And then by the end of today, so after the kids go to bed, which would have been today, I would have edited the rest and then I would have been done with it. So I woke up at about 5 a.m. to edit what I had already uploaded to my computer. And I realized what the problem was. The problem was actually my system and the way I was producing the content. And my files were too big because I spent too long recording. I was doing constant retakes of the same section. And as I'm kind of going through my edit and I'm kind of listening back to my takes, I realized that probably my first or second take was good enough, but I would record it. I probably recorded it about 20 times. It's a joke. And I was repeating the script in my attempt to perfect it. And So that's why the files were so damn big. And that's why I couldn't transfer all of them. So in summary, I failed in my attempt to record and get it done. And I realized, like, in order to balance life, work, business, family life, you know, some enjoyment, whatever, you need to have a system that works for you and that you create content in a manner which you can stick to your promises of the inputs that you set, right? Because I can't control how many subscribers I get, what the outcome of this channel is going to be, but I can control how many videos I produce and how much content I upload, right? And I'm aware of that. And so I don't want to let any excuses get in the way. So the second point I want to talk about is replicating the format as told by other content creators. So since starting my channel, I've consumed so much content around creating talking heads, what's the best video to create, how do I want to show up and provide value. I've looked at what gear I need. I've consumed content on how to get more views. I use vidIQ. I use AI to help with like scripting and formatting and structure. All of this has been super helpful and super valuable to get me to where I am today. But after my failed attempt yesterday, I questioned this morning, is all of that right for me? Am I creating content in a manner which I think will provide you with the best value? Or am I kind of copying what others are doing, you know, just to copy? And I wrestled with that this morning as I was drinking coffee, and then I started writing these notes. And maybe it's the universe or maybe it's just the YouTube algorithm, but I was listening to a video podcast of, his name is Naval Ravikant. Apologies if I've pronounced that wrong, and he said, and I'm gonna read this so I don't misquote it. He said, if you want to be the best in the world at anything, you cannot follow prescriptions. If you want to be okay at it, then sure, you can follow the prescription. I'll put the link to a video where I listened to him say that in the description, but it kind of floored me. And then I just pounded the keyboard, typing out my notes for this video. And I said, I've got to go and record it, right? I have some business meetings later today at 1:30. So the time is now, it's 11 o'clock. My goal is to get this done and do the editing and post it all before I start my business meetings. Not because I think this is the be all and end all, or this is going to be my best video, mainly so I can stick to my promise which is to upload and to create content. But also, more important, which is relevant to this topic, is I'm trying to find my way. So I want to present this video and my content as a whole, so that those of you who may be in a similar boat, over 40, with kids, and struggle to find the time to create, can find some inspiration with me just uploading this raw video. That brings me to my third point, which is lifestyle, work, and balance. So I've got 2 young kids, and in the evening, I need to help my son with his homework for school. And I enjoy doing all of that stuff. I enjoy being present with my children and hanging out with my wife, and I try and be present. I'm a bit of a workaholic, to be honest, truth be told. And I do lock in a lot and try and study and improve myself in the evenings. And I do need to remember that it's important to take time to spend time with my family. That's a bit of a message to myself, really. But anyway, I realized spending a whole day recording, trying to do business meetings, balance work, having a little bit of downtime, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do it. And so I need to find another way. I need to find my way, right? And I'm not going to make excuses. There's no excuses. Consistency is everything, I think, in this game. And it's the one thing that we can control as creators, meaning we can upload, we can control the inputs, we cannot control the outputs, right? So if my channel gets stuck on around, I don't know, what is it, about 700 subscribers for the rest of the year, so be it. But if I upload 700 videos, I can actually control that. So that's what I'm trying to focus on, and that I'm trying to get the right balance between recording, life, family, balance, work, and content creation. So I'm setting up this video in such a way, whilst my hands are freezing, by the way, so that I can find a better way. And that brings me to my fourth point, which is to find my own way. So I've invested in some decent gear, like this camera. It's a EV10 Mark II. It's a nice camera. I want to try out the settings. I want to improve myself. I want to get better at, recording outdoors. I'm not sure whether I should get a better lens, and all of these different things that I'm relatively new to, I want to try. And so I think me sitting at my studio in the comfort, my talking head setup, which is great, by the way, I don't think I can make all my videos in that way, and I can't spend hours on end recording. I need to find a way that's unique to me. So big reason why you guys are getting this stream of consciousness in this way is because, to be frank, it fits with my lifestyle. I can now get on with my day and still hit my target of recording and releasing a video. Yeah, I want to record in different environments. So I'm outside. I'm hoping that this looks right. I did do a test before, but we'll see whether the lighting, etc. I put it on intelligent auto because I think that's the most sensible thing to do, considering I'm a newbie. And most important, I want to show up as my best authentic self, meaning I want to be able to find my way and present to you guys, hopefully, some valuable content where you can see me going through that process. And this brings me back to the opening of my failed video attempt that led to me creating this video. The main message really for anyone who is either new to content creation, you could be younger, not necessarily in my age range around 40, but I titled the video that way because I think the work-life balance thing with kids is an important point that I wanted to hit, and many content creators who are over 40, have young kids, will definitely relate to that. But even if you're a younger creator or at any age really, I think the key thing is finding your way to show your unique voice and to be consistent. So this is me as a kind of mirror reflection, if you like, trying to be consistent and to find my way. So who knows, I might keep this segment going where I record outside. The weather hopefully will turn soon in March and my hands won't be freezing like this. Jesus, the coffee is ice cold. So today I'm recording, it's not so much a script, but I'm using my notes and I'm gonna upload it. So there's a little recap. Find your own way, try things, experiment, but be consistent. Balance lifestyle with work and other commitments. I think being a workaholic's cool, but as you get older, I think it's important that you be present in your children's life, your family, your friends, your relationships, etc. And that's something I've got to do better at. So that's important too. That's the third point. And then the second point was learning from other content creators and understanding different formats and techniques. That's cool, but don't rely on it, because I think you'll end up like me, which brings me to my first point in terms of my recap. You end up trying to force the issue, and I don't think that's the most productive way to create content. At least it wasn't for me. So, and the final thing was show up as your best self, stay grateful, keep creating, and just find some joy along the way. So if you found some joy in this video, and hopefully some of those points resonate with you, jump in the comments, let me know how you're getting on with your content creation. What are you struggling with? Let me know if you want me to make a particular video about the gear I'm using. I gotta invest in a tripod. You know, let me know if there's anything that you want me to talk about. I will make that video about why I think it's not too late to invest in crypto at the age of 40 plus. But maybe I'm gonna record it outside, and maybe it just be a stream of consciousness telling you guys my story. So stay grateful, keep creating, and find joy along the way. Peace.